everyone, I am here to make another aquarium nail. I'm going to be using a European square tip here. And this is a number 3. Cut off the number, set that aside for right now. Made 2 creases here, and that's so that I can make the bottom of the nail platform that we're going to make straight. Nail tip to sit on top of the form. We want it to be flush with the edge of the smile line. Make sure that your smile line is about the same size as this smile line on this tip. And the reason we use IBD Intense Seal is so that there's no sticky layer. We're going to use IBD Intense Seal to build our platform. And then you want to put a little bit around the edge of the smile line too. We'll build this up later with some strong builder gel, but to get this tip stuck in place, we have to use the IBD Intense Seal. You have to cure this with holding it just like that. I want to go around and check and make sure that there isn't any gaps there, and if there is, then you just fill it in with some more IBD Intense Seal gel. Don't worry at this point if it's strong enough, because we're going to reinforce everything with builder gel. Use a smaller brush for this part too. This will help to seal up this tank here. Cure this. That's going to be our tank. Have to fill down in here with gel to close that up and fix up the sides here. Just put another layer of the IBD gel in the back, just to reinforce it just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and cure that again for another minute. I applied another form, and the reason I did that is because I want to fill in these little bits here that I missed. Just going to put some gel in there, and I'm going to quickly flash cure that. I'm going to do the same thing over on this side. You see that there? I need to reinforce this whole nail here on the top, because the only thing that's holding this tank on is this little bit of IBD Intense Seal that we applied there. I quickly flash cure that. Apply a little bit more gel on top, and then I'll give that a good cure of 90 seconds. To reinforce the back. Cure that. Go ahead and clean the nail first, and then we'll file off this end. You can see the opening up top here. There's also an opening like that in the bottom, and we have to fill this. We're going to make ourselves a little plug. I'm going to use a little bit of IBD Intense Seal, and I'm just going to make a half moon shape. Cure this for about 30 seconds. Before I put that little piece in there, I want to kind of put some IBD Intense Seal like right around that part there. Anything you get on the skin will cure, and then you can just peel it off. We have our little piece here. Just gonna stick it in there. Just gonna add a little bit more of the IBD Intense Seal. The needle tool, push it up and hold it under the light like that till it cures. See, it's hanging out there a little bit, and we'll have to file that off under the nail here and fill IBD Intense Seal to get that sealed. And there's a little ledge there, so I'm going to have to take my drill and just be careful and file that down. So everything's been filed and the bottom is sealed, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just coat everything again very thinly before we fill this. Cure the bottom, coat the top now again. All right, I'm going to cure that. Now it's time to fill the tank with what you want. We have to make a plug with a little hole in it for our top of our nail. Just a circle of this IBD gel. Time to plug up the top. And I'm using IBD Intense Seal to do that. I'll put this on top here. And I'm going to go ahead and cure that. I will need to seal around the edges with more IBD Intense Seal. Now I take a little piece of tape, tape up that hole. I'm going to file my nail. I tape up the hole so that I don't get dust in it. Now it's time to fill it with oil. I'm just going to plug up that hole right there with some thick builder gel. And if you prefer, you can use a clear blue gel polish and just paint the back of the tank. And when you turn it around, you'll see the blue. Cure this for 30 seconds. And now you'll have to top coat the back and top coat the front. This is the end of the tutorial. I do have 2 other techniques to show you how to make aquarium nails, so be on the lookout for those. You can always make it shorter, and you can always decorate the outside of your tank in any way that you please with 3D, rhinestones, jewels, whatever you want to put on it. Let's go out and see if we can get some action on this aquarium nail. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!